And I believe we are live. Hello, everybody. Today we're going to play some Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. And as you can tell by the title, I need you to help me understand this game because multiple times in my life I have bought this game. I bought it on Steam. I believe there was a demo. Was there a demo on PS3 as well that I played back in the day? I could be misremembering that. And got it on Steam a couple of years after that with Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. Played 10 hours, fell off it. Bought it again like probably 3 or 4 years ago on PS4. Same thing happened. And then I believe last year I tried to get into it again. Same thing happened. And this year I started playing it. Now I'm the furthest I've been into the game. But there's just certain things about this game that I don't know. There's just something strange about it that stops me, getting fully immersed in it. And it's like intellectually I really enjoy it. I like the fact that this is an action RPG. Oh, there goes the mic thing. I like action RPGs. I really do. And I like action RPGs that have loads of classes and quests and have different loot and you upgrade your gear and they give you this really fun combat system, which this game has. But then there's just so much other, like so many other things that are just like annoy me about the game. I think the quest system isn't very good. It's needlessly obtuse. They give you these kind of weird crap markers. Some of them seem like some of them seem like they're good. Other map markers just feel useless and point you to, I don't know. That's the thing. I genuinely feel like this is a game that I don't get, and not that I don't like it. It's that I don't get it. And I think that doesn't happen very often with games. And then I think in general the game is quite old. It feels quite dated. And if a game feels dated and you never played it when it came out originally, I think sometimes it's hard to get into them. Because like I'm playing as a magic archer here and I have all these cool abilities. Like this hunter bolt absolutely destroys people. I started off as a mage and then I realized that I don't like mages. I never do like mages. So then I changed to like a hybrid vocation. And then I also have my daggers. And like there's just cool crap about this game. Like if I can get this guy to be stunned, I can grab him. If I was on the side of a mountain, which I'm not, I could throw him, but I can't. But I can also throw him into him. And sometimes if you get it right, he'll like combo a throw. Or the heavy guys will grab a character. Let me see. The heavy guys will like grab a character so that, oh my god, oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. That's me not paying attention. But the heavy guys will grab a character and leave them like vulnerable to attack and stuff. And that's just so cool. And as I said, like intellectually, that like just clicks with my brain. But then every time I play it, I get like 10, 15 hours in and then just stop. And it's a weird one anyway. I think also the pawn system, again, really cool system. A bit obtuse in how it's implemented, but I think, like, I don't think a game being obtuse is necessarily a bad thing. A lot of games are obtuse and they handle it well, and this does handle it well in some cases, and in other parts it doesn't, where it's more just causes confusion over anything else. So I am an archer. I also look pretty stupid with my gear. Here's Arlo, my tank, my warrior guy. And I just wonder if I'm maybe playing the wrong class or something. I don't know. Because you're literally not gonna do anything. I've spent so much time running around like a headless chicken. I think I'm like over leveled and stuff. I think my gear is way too high level for what I have. Come here to me. Now, like this is cool. I can just pick him up and just go, yeah, see you later. Didn't deal any damage to him, but. And like stuff like that, again, like. When that's happening, this game is really fun. And also, when you fight the big guys, when you fight the big enemies, it's like, oh yeah, this is really cool. I think I might need a new pawn. I think my pawns also might be a bit crap. So let's go talking. I don't need you. I don't need a warrior. What are you? You a mage? Oh, he's level 30. Yes. switch in this pawn. Oh no, my mages are pretty high level. Let me just double check to see if he's a healer. Few details. So he's a mage. What does he specialize in? No, he doesn't have any healing spells. Nope, you're useless. So my pawns aren't too low level because I'm level 30. Yeah, my pawns. I could definitely get a new warrior pawn. Another sort of like pawn that could deal some damage. Because I have Arlo, who is my my tank, and then I have Bobo, who's the big heavy, hopefully damage dealer. I also deal a lot of damage, and then I have the hunter. Oh, this person looks. Let's see. You look. Let's see. View details. Warrior. Yep. Bobo. Nah, Bobo. I like Bobo. I also like that like your weight and height affect your character as well, which is like really cool. Again, like there's just so much about this game, and that's why I am really, really excited for Dragon's Dogma 2, because I think if there is a game that will get all this crap and get rid of the crap parts and just give me the good parts, then, you know, oh baby, I'll be there. I will be there. Another thing that annoys me, I know I'm being very negative here, or just bringing up gripes, but another thing that annoys me is that when you say, or the game doesn't really have a save system, like an auto save, so there's a lot of times where like I didn't save for like 10, 15 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes and I die. And that's what happened. That's why I stopped playing the last time. I'm basically going all the way over to there, essentially. And I died and I forgot to save and I got sent straight back to the start of the castle, the start of this world. So, yeah, that was very fun anyway. So we're just going to keep going because I have this. And another thing is the menus. The menus are bad. I'm going to fight a griffin. I think I've heard some people call a griffin a gryphon. No, I can't get behind that now. That's a weird pronunciation. That's a very strange pronunciation. I'd never call it that. And then you also have these like Princess Peach looking characters always walking around, because that's like one of the pieces of armor that like the Queen uses or some crap like that. And I've already explored this castle up here. There was like some quests to do. And then like, and not that this is a bad thing, because a lot of action RPGs have boring quests, but this game has some seriously boring side quests, like genuinely useless side quests. Okay, let's see. What level are you? 32. What abilities do you have? Do you know what? I'm enlisting you. Bobo can feck off. Yeah, go on. We'll give Bobo 5 out of 5. It's also going to be cool actually having this pawn system in a new game where people will sort of, you know, they'll be doing all the giving ratings, and you know, you'll have the top pawn and all that stuff. That'll be cool, because that is one thing. Like with I think the pawn system is a very almost like Dark Souls system of let the players decide what they want to do with their characters and what they want to do with the world, and again, like the pawn system really is that cool. It's the fact that if you get a pawn that in another world has already done a quest, they have knowledge of that quest and they know where to go. So they like lead the way of like where the item is that you need, or something like that. And that's just like very ahead of its time. Like I can see why this game is so beloved. Oh god. Not doing much damage to these guys. Oh no. Get me out, Arlo, thank you. I keep pressing circle to dodge because I'm well, I mean that's just the dodge button, but I'm playing a lot of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Absolutely loving the game, by the way. Oh my god. I am getting absolutely destroyed. Save me, Cass. Yeah, I believe I need some harpy feathers to upgrade my weapon. Alright, there we go. You have to keep reminding me to save, because I know I'm going to forget. And I'm going to lose a lot of progress. It's going to be super frustrating. It's going to make me not want to play the game. Because I think, like... On a... Oh, we got an ogre. On a gameplay level, I feel like... Dragon's Dogma 2 could be like a Breath of the Wild moment of... Like, I saw some clip where, like, there was an ogre running at them and they like, broke a couple of rocks in a waterfall and made a mudslide or like, a water slide or an avalanche or something that knocked them over. And I was like, oh, shit. That is cool. That is very, very cool. Okay, now we have to get this guy. Aim for his hand, because if you deal enough damage to his hand, he will drop his weapon. You can also blind him if you deal enough damage to his eye, I believe. I also don't know how to blow up the explosive bolts. Okay, let's go for the legs now. Just keep hitting his left leg and hopefully he'll drop. Where are my party members? Why are they all behind me? What are they? They're stuck on something here. Again, how do I get those explosive bolts? Does she need to use my mage? Does she need to use fire on it, or? Okay, we're going in. Grab onto his belly. And again, just another cool part of this combat system. Okay, I'm at his eye. Okay, I should be able to deal a lot of damage to him. Oh, he's literally fall. Okay, I climbed him and then he fell. There we go. That was good damage to him. Can my party members help out? They're just like chilling, just having a great time. Okay, there we go. Now, where are them tusks? Okay, remember, save, save, save. Yeah, I've already explored up there. I think I need to, like, do a full loop. And then I got to a point where, like, the wind was blowing me off the mountain and I could barely walk. And I believe that's where I need to go. You won't be killing anybody, pal. Absolutely upended. Okay, in we go with Sunflare. It's one of my favorite abilities. That mage is... I understand she's a mage. She's gonna be squishy, but Jesus Christ, she just keeps dying. Okay, here's my favorite part. Grab him. Grab him. Ah. Because you can grab people and just throw them off mountains, and it's so funny. Okay, where's this person? No. Can I craft out here? Or is that something I have to do? Let's see. No, not equipment. Combine. No, I don't. Oh, no, I don't have any empty flasks. Put them all away. Oh. I didn't realize it was an explosive barrel.
The site of an attack. The victim's belongings have been scattered about. I shall restore your health. Hold on.
If I remember correctly, I am going the right way. Have I ever been to that castle? I haven't. The real question is, do I want to go to that castle? No. Another thing that the Dragon's Dogma director said, he was like, oh, having fast travel or not having fast travel is only a problem if traveling is boring. Now, I don't know if he's ever played Dragon's Dogma 1. I assume he's the guy that directed the game as well. Because I'm pretty sure Capcom have good staff retention. I don't know what game he's playing. But there's times when walking around this world can be boring. And it's not that there's no fast travel. There is fast travel in this game. It's just, it's tied to a resource that seems to be fairly uncommon. So it's not really something that you want to use too often. And now once again, this is another, like, just a cool part of the game. The wind. And I also wonder, it says it's to do with your weight, so if I was heavier, I don't think the wind would affect me much. But I wonder if I, like, held an enemy, let's say. Oh, yeah, look. Oh, that's so cool. If I hold one of my party members, then that counts as extra weight. So the wind, okay. Come here to me, Elia. Yeah, and then we don't get blown over by the wind. Like, again, that's the cool part. Like, they're the cool parts of the game. Like, really, really cool. I'll just keep carrying. Just keep carrying, kidnapping my mage and bringing her home. Okay, just let me save. I wish there was a quick save option on this. But unfortunately, this is what you have to do. And if you don't save and die, you'll be fecked. God, my stamina's doing good here.
It's an unwieldy place to fight.
Hopefully. I know there's a point here where if I put her down, I won't get blown away. It's not here. Come here, Ellie. I need your extra weight so I don't fall over. There we go. And now I'll just relax and recoup my stamina here. Get healed as well. I also don't understand the health. Why can't she fully heal us? Oh. Throw them off! That's the best. That's the best part of this game. Okay, where's the mage? Here's the mage. Just absolutely slice him to bits. There we go. I want to grab him. I want to grab him. Come here. Come here.
I've learned a
Grab him. Yes, got him. Goodbye. Oh, that will genuinely never get old. Never, ever, ever get old. Okay. Can I go up this way? Grab some herbs as well, because these will be... I actually don't know what these herbs do. There we go. Is there a way to go? There is. Where's my torch? Use. Looks like there's something on this rock down here. I knew it. What are you? A Wakestone Shard. I think that's the last of one that I need to complete a side quest. There's like a guy that's... His son is dying or something back at the main town. And I think I need to craft some crap. I think.
The canyon floor is an apt spot to find ourselves surrounded. We must be careful.
They're on, Master.
Hey, Thunderbolt, this should deal good damage to them. I really don't know what class I'm going to play in Dragon's Dogma 2. Because I typically stay away from pre-release stuff, but I've seen a couple of clips of like different classes. I'm like, oh baby, that looks fun. Because even like the basic classes, like the like sword and board warrior in this game is still fun because of all the crap you can do. Like there's one thing where I actually not really too sure how to activate it, but like if I run up to him let's see. No. I'm pretty sure if I run up to my shield wielding, oh my lord, party member, he'll like launch me up into the air. Get up. Okay, well he can absolutely upend me if he wants to. So we keep my distance. Oh, there's an archer over here. I'll pick you up, don't worry, Aaliyah. now. Do you lads have anything good? Coin pouch. Money, so far, like, how long does my PlayStation say I've played? Now, this is for multiple playthroughs. I'm 19 hours in, so I'll probably put maybe like 14, 15 hours in on this character, maybe, give or take. And the economy seems to be like pretty well balanced, where money actually kind of means something. Where like if I was to buy a new weapon now, it would cost me 30 or 40,000 gold. So like, you know, you kind of have to make your decision, which is good because, you know, a lot of games, the economy gets broken within like 10 hours. Like you play a Bethesda game, within 10 hours of play, like the economy is more than likely broken. And that's without even like, you know, knowing how to do it. Because if you know how to do it, you can probably break the economy in every single Elder Scrolls game in a matter of minutes. Is there fall? I think there is fall damage. I think we're gonna have some friends coming up here. Oh, he's a big boy with a big sword. That ability is just too powerful.
Strength in numbers, Arisen. Bandits can strike in the blink of an eye in places like this.
I'll take that.
And like to get my characters back to full health. Now I could just Google this. I could. But I wonder, like, do I give him an apple and he'll eat it? Is that how it works? No. Okay, cerulean concoction. What does that give me? Consuming it as is might not be wise. So then if I combine that with something else, detoxicating powder. Okay, so that's not what I want. Don't think I'm making anything else. Nope.
This'll restore a bit of health. Take extra care on these narrow paths. They could be booby trapped.
They could be. Don't like that noise, whatever's making it. Oh, you fecker. Boom. That music in the background reminds me of Dead Cells.
I've learned a new way to fight their enemy.
Take the poison and don't drink it. I could see myself accidentally doing that. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut coming to PC May 16th. Did Horizon Forbidden West get announced for it as well, maybe? No, it seems to be only Ghost of Tsushima. Very good game. A game I need to get back to finish. Because I've still never finished it. I did what I do with most open world games. Play it for like 20 hours, do a lot of the side content. And then eventually just dip, Oh, I thought maybe I'd be able to cheese it. There, I probably could. Let's give that one more go. I think I'll be able to make that. If I just use my double jump a bit better. Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I'll make. That felt like I should have made it, though. Unless the game kind of has something like, oh, you can't really jump that way. But I don't think it's that kind of game. It's fairly open. I could also maybe get my heavy guy to come pick me up. Okay, let's see. Okay, one jump. No, I'm not going to make it. Two jumps. No. I'll give it one more go. That really feels like I should make that. I think maybe if I save my second jump for a bit longer in the jump arc. Alright, here we go. Yes! I knew I'd make it. I don't like the look of this room. Giant giant coin pouch. A knight's mantle, I think. And a meniscus. I don't think. Yeah, that's a mage. Oh, assassin's mask. Oh yeah, I look way cooler than that crappy thing. What's the... What's better? We'll give that to her. Okay, he's actually starting to look... He kind of looks a bit like, you know, in Shrek 1 when Shrek puts on the knight's helmet to rescue Fiona. That's what he looks like. Okay, remember, always save.
We'd like to find a bountiful harvest tucked in among all these nooks and crannies.
Yes, we are. We're also likely to get blown up here. You really can't see a thing. Like, it is actually genuinely extremely dark in this game. Oh no, he's a big boy. Oh, he's a big boy. Do I even deal much damage to him? No. Do I even deal any damage to him? I think I do. But just very little. I'll tell you one thing, I'm glad I saved. Can I get on one of these ballistas? I can. I think maybe that's what the game is asking me to do. Pop him in the head. Okay, I'm doing damage. I'm doing damage.
Impossible. My attacks have no effect.
I wonder how much ammo each one of these has, or is it unlimited? Maybe... Oh, nice. Maybe this is probably better. To, unless I can get out his arm as well. Change back to the regular one. Because I think maybe his armor is weak now, and that's what I need to shoot. Once he doesn't actually attack me up here, I'll be grand. Expose his arm. I can get a lot more off as well. Alright. Surprised my whole party haven't died yet though. Okay, maybe change to the explosive shot and start blowing up his arm and his chest maybe. See, his leg isn't exposed because there's one on his chest and his leg. Just keep blowing him up. See, you can't regular bolt. You can't really do much like sustained damage. You just have to keep waiting. See, he's gonna be more in time by the time I kill him. Oh. Switch to the explosive bolt. See, you don't have much opportunity to be able to shoot the glowing bits. By the time you do, you already need to reload again.
What is that now?
Oh no. Oh no. Please don't die. Well, this is an eventful boss fight. Just keep shooting them. Okay, maybe explosive bolts now. Regular bolt. Change back to regular bolt. Change. And just keep shooting. Yes, this is hello visor. This is peak gameplay here. The best part about this game is climbing up on the ogres and fighting them, and then they're like, "Oh, we'll just give you this boss fight, and just shoot him." You know, just keep mashing R2. Fun. He's all. I mean, he'll be dead. I started this boss fight at night time in the game, and now here I am. It's morning. The sun is up. I mean, maybe... Oh! Big boy damage. Yeah, to be honest, Visor, I always thought this was a game... Firstly, welcome. And what's your favourite game? That's the question people get asked when they join the chat. But... whenever I talk to people about this game, there's like... I thought it was a really generally positive and this was like a cult classic game. But the more I talk to people, they're like, oh, no, not everybody likes this game. And I'm not really one of them. Like, that's why it's like, that's why the stream is called Help Me Understand, because I was hoping some people would join who are fans and maybe kind of tell me, like, if I'm doing things right. Because I've tried to play this game like 5 or 6 times. Every single time I played like a couple of hours. And then I was like, yeah, that's me done. I've had enough. Wait, is he dead? Oh wait, I could wait. I could have had my pawn on one of them at the same time as well. But like, yeah, there's just I think the game feels kind of old. I think that's probably its biggest downfall. Now, like, it doesn't feel old. Like, you know, I grew up around, like this game came out when I was, like, 10 or whatever. So, like, I was the right audience, give or take, for this game at the time. So it's not like, oh, this game was on the SNES or something, so it's really old. It just feels like a really old game. So I think, potentially, Dragon's Dogma 2, if it is the same as this, but obviously more and kind of more modern and feels modern, I think it'll be fantastic. Your favorite game is Guilty Gear XRD. Single player will be like Donkey Kong Country. Guilty Gear. They're the Arc System Works fighting games, aren't they? I've only, like, in the past year kind of got into fighting games. I've done, like, I did basically casual reviews of the Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, and I had a lot of fun. But I'm absolutely terrible at fighting games. Yeah, well, a lot of it, I don't know, Voiser, if you've played, like, if you've played this, but, like, a lot of the stuff, a lot of the problems I have are just all, like, the quest system just doesn't make any sense. The save system is terrible. The game also looks kind of ugly, but, you know, that's not too big an issue for me anyway. And then it's extremely obtuse. Like, there's loads of stuff that isn't explained very well, you know? And that isn't always a problem. Like, there's loads of games that just kind of, like, if anything, I prefer when games don't tell you loads. But this game, I think, probably tells you a little, like, not enough, where it kind of feels like I'm missing out on some systems. You grew up on NES and SNES and, like, retro. So, well, you grew up on the NES and SNES. What's your favorite SNES game? And yes, I call them NES and SNES. And I know a lot of people are, no, it's NES and SNES, but no, it's NES and SNES. Or NES and SNES. NES and SNES. I know a lot of people don't like that. What am I supposed to be doing here? It doesn't seem like I'm dealing any damage to him anymore. Okay, well, I'm certainly not dealing any damage. Let's see what I can do here. Yeah, I think I'm dealing damage. Donkey Kong Country is SNES, but after probably Super Mario RPG. Again, I've tried to play the old Donkey Kong Country games, but never got into them. But like, Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze are brilliant. Do you like Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair? Because I think that game is, like, potentially one of the most underrated games of the last however many years, 10 or so years since that game has come out. It's like, I don't hear anyone really ever talking about Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, and, like, it's one of the best platformers I've ever played, I think. Yeah, well, I've played like the later Mario RPG games, like the Superstar Saga and all that, and I love them. And well, I've played Dream Team Bros and Superstar Saga, but yeah, I really like the battle systems of them games. I'm telling you, Visor, if you love like the Donkey Kong Country games, that you'll love that game. I love it so much. And it came out like it was just a complete surprise, because I enjoyed Yooka-Laylee, like the OG Yooka-Laylee, but it's not anything to write home about. Like, it's fine. And then the Impossible Lair came out, and I was like, how is this game so good? And no one talks about it. Oh my god, this is excruciating. Like, and I can't tell if I'm actually dealing damage to him. His health bar is shaking. Okay, I think I have damage to him, but thanks for keeping me company here, Visor, while I kill this guy, because as you can see, I'm having... So, okay, now I'm not dealing any... No, I am dealing damage, am I? I don't know. Yeah, no, Dark Souls 1 is dated in some respects, but that game still holds up unbelievably well. Even the original Demon Souls holds up pretty well if you can look past the performance issues, which I couldn't. But if you can get past them, you know, still, like, it's crazy how FromSoft got it so right in their first game, and nobody really cared at the time. And then they made Elden Ring, which is potentially the greatest game ever made. Now, I could just be doing something wrong in this boss fight here. Like, maybe I'm actually supposed to start fighting him myself. But, like, again, the game doesn't exactly teach you that. Because this guy's a big stone. I shouldn't be able to damage him. Oh, so... I don't know how you feel about it, Visor, but, like, pretty much every single Souls-like that I've ever played that hasn't been made by FromSoft is, like... Some of them are fine, and well, at the end of the day, I'm like... They're fine. They're not a FromSoft game. And I think Lies of P is the best non-FromSoft Souls-like game. And I don't even think any other game comes close. Like, Neo is a good game. And they're slightly different. And I do enjoy Neo, but Lies of P is serious. It's on Game Pass as well if you have Game Pass. Well, it was on Game Pass. Well, take it from me, Visor. I don't know if you're new or if you watch my reviews, but I was also extremely skeptical of Lies of P, and I went in thinking, yeah, I'll probably enjoy it. It looks cool. It has a cool setting, but more than likely it won't feel the best. But it's the closest feeling that any developer has ever got to a Souls-like game. Ah, thank you. Yeah, that was my most viewed video, and definitely my most hated video of all of my videos, just because I spoke my opinion on a game, you know. God forbid I did that. But I've never done a bigger 180 Visor on that game. Like, the first 15 hours I was like, holy shit, this game is great. Next 5 hours I was like, yeah, it's still really good. And then when I got to the 25-hour mark, I was like, I don't even want to finish this game. And it's just crazy how quickly it just, like, within 10 hours, I was like, I went from, holy shit, this game is class, to, what's the point of even finishing this game? And that's never, like, that's happened with some games, but not like that. Have you been playing Rebirth, Visor? I'm on chapter 8 now, so no spoilers if you've beaten it or anything, but yeah. 7 Remake and Rebirth are what Final Fantasy should be. And I'm not even saying that from, like, oh, Final Fantasy has to be an RPG, but just the way they implemented, or the way they made 16 was just made no sense. I don't like that noise. That's only these guys. Chop them up! Whoop! Oh. I just realized I don't have... I think I only have one pawn with me. Oh, crap. We do. Oh, no, we're dead. Oh, she's coming in with a barrel. Fair enough. Well, I don't have anything, like, interesting to say about Rebirth. There's also another person watching, so not that I have anything, like, spoilery to say, but just for people who are just playing the game and don't want to hear anything about it, I'll just leave it. But I'm really enjoying it anyway. I think I was afraid of what the open world was going to be, and that Square don't do good open worlds. And like, it is a very run-of-the-mill open world, but it feels rewarding, and because the combat system is so good, it's like, oh yeah, I like walking around just killing random enemies and doing random quests. And then some of the side quests are very Yakuza-like, with just like weird, like they just went for like complete comedy in them, so they don't take themselves too serious. Okay, let me. I think I might have to. I don't think I prepared for this journey as much as I should have. Yeah, I can understand people who don't like open world games. I know for some people, they just become very overwhelming, and that's my least favorite part of open world games, is Avenge. Do not throw youth. She just came in and blew up the... She just came in and blew up a barrel right beside me. Like, cause my least... Yeah, my least favorite part of open world games is that I kind of get a bit... At points, I'm like, I get overwhelmed, like, oh shit, where do I need to go? And then I kind of feel, oh no, I need to do this, or I need to do that, when I don't really want to. And plus, most games that do open worlds just bloat the fuck out of them, and that's it. They're just like, oh, we'll just throw fucking everything in the game. We'll just throw everything, and we won't curate anything, and then you end up with just boring crap. Okay, I think I'm done exploring there. Because I don't want to spend too much time exploring. Okay, well, let my mage heal me here. Yeah, I have also heard that this game has cool spells. I started as a... Look, I'll show you. Where's my character? I started as a mage, and I typically don't like magic. And then I'm now like a magic archer. So like all my arrows are magic and spells and all that. But I also still have daggers. So it's actually really cool. And I really like when games... That's one of my... I love when games have that sort of hybrid class system. I don't know why. It's always been cool. I mean, obviously, Final Fantasy was... You know, you had red or white and black mage, and you had the red mage, and that's just really cool. And then not Dragon's Dogma, Dragon Age Origins. I think that's my favourite RPG ever. But that... I remember I did a build, and it was... I forget the official name for it, but it's basically a magic knight, or what was it called? Oh, what are they called? Whatever. You're a mage that uses heavy armor and spells, and it was cool. Yeah, it does. It has a lot of downtime. But again, I don't think having downtime is a bad thing. It's just there is a lot of downtime in this game. Where... Oh, no. Oh, this is like the griffin that I was running after. You're going to see, hopefully, some big boy combat here fighting one of the big guys. The only thing is, I don't have my main pawn. I have one pawn with me. It's like the combat just feels very, like, Monster Hunter-y. Oh, yes! A rift! I can respawn my pawn! Thank you, Lord Jesus. Here's Arlo, named after my dog. Can I spawn another pawn here? I think one that could deal a lot of damage will be good. Can I... Let's see, who will I get? I don't need another mage. Oh, you're cool though. You look cool. Archer. Oh, that's mad. There's Pup. That's funny, Puppy. That's the name of my other dog. Okay, I have you, Julia. Give me a warrior or something. Yeah, exactly. You're not allowed to use summons because it makes the game easy. It's like, fuck off. Would you just let people play the game they want to play and just shut up? Just stop. It's like you're using the system that the developers put in the game, so you're wrong and you shouldn't be doing it. It's like, grow up. If your life is yeah, it's exactly Visor. It's like going into, it's like, you know, you're playing Legend of Zelda and you go into the first cave and he's like, it's dangerous to go alone and take it. It's like, actually no, because that makes the game easier. It's like, fuck off.
Yes, Arisen.
I just wish gamers and most people would just be normal. One thing I like to say is that you have cartoon characters, and that's what them people are. They're cartoon characters. They're like, fuck you for playing a game the way you want to play. It's like, grow up. Just grow up and live a happier life. Now, can I make some stuff here? No, that's not what I want to do. I want to make potions, but I don't have any.
A watchtower burn.
Okay, save, because if you die... What is this? Oh. Interesting.
But watching over what?
Let's get it. Okay, you're going to see some top tier combat against a griffin. Now, one thing, the first time you summon this griffin, you have to kill a goblin and pick the goblin up and carry him over to an area for bait. And that part was cool. It's like how, you remember, I don't know if you played The Witcher 3, but The Witcher 3, you fight the griffin and you have to go off and get the bait, but you don't actually like place it, you just like interact with something. But here you actually have to go like kill something and bring it back as bait. Oh. Oh shit, no, I think I'm damaging my my brothers here.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Another great thing you can do, Visor, is, I don't know if you're in the stream at this point. You, if you're fighting human enemies or these skeletons, I'll show you. Let's see, if I can, like, stun one of them. I should be able to pick them up. Pick them up! And then, you bring them to a mountain, and you throw them off. Oh, I just love it. I love it. I don't know if this game was supposed to have multiplayer, but I don't know why it doesn't have multiplayer, and the sequel won't have multiplayer either, and that just makes no sense. Like, they literally have the game built that you are summoning, so all these pawns that are here, so my character and Arlo are my characters that I made, and then this John and Elia, they're other people's characters that are online that you know, you use that little touchstone thing, and then you essentially download them into your game. So, you know, the game is already sort of built for that system of having other people in your game, except they're just NPCs and not them themselves. So I don't know. I don't know why. And it will make for some really cool synergy because, like, oh shit, I nearly threw my character off. Because, like, you can pick up characters and throw them across gaps, and there's an ability where if my shield wielding pawn picks up his shield, I can jump off it and he launches me into the air and stuff, and that'll be so cool in multiplayer. So many weird old games had multiplayer. Oh, no, no, oh! You got me killed. That's your fault, Visor. Your fault. Hashtag blame Visor. But, yeah, no, that is weird. Like, all of, you know, think of Bioshock 2 had a multiplayer. It's like Bioshock 2. Now, I actually enjoyed the Bioshock 2 multiplayer, but Bioshock 2 had multiplayer, and this game doesn't. And they probably came out, give or take, roughly the same year. I don't know when this game came out. Yeah, well, Visor, you'll join the one of many people in the chat that have killed me because I'm reading their message and I just fall off a cliff or something. You know, people say streaming games is easy. And I mean, it certainly is because all I'm doing is playing games. But playing games and trying to be good at them while also talking, very, very difficult. Kill the harpy. I was hoping my pals would do it, but they didn't. Okay, we need to just regen some stamina here. That's another thing when you're exploring the world. Again, I go back to the developer. So the director or one of the lead guys on Dragon's Dogma 2 said, oh, having no fast travel isn't a problem. It's only a problem because your game's boring. And maybe he's specifically talking about Dragon's Dogma 2. But Dragon's Dogma 1, when you're exploring the world and not doing anything, you have a stamina bar and you can't just run. Like, you have to watch your stamina and it just slows down everything. So, yeah. I think he should have been a bit more deliberate when he made that comment, because it just comes across as like, our game has really good open world systems, and I don't think this game does. Come here. It's down here. Oh yeah, the harpies can also pick you up. I don't know if that was I don't know if that quote was in relation to specifically Dragon's Dogma 2. And if so, you know, I don't know how that game's going to turn out with the fast travel, but yeah, there's definitely a fair bit of boredom to walking around in this game. Yeah, well, like, even, like, you take Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, which, oh Lord, have, like, absolutely fantastic open world, and Elden Ring. And they're worlds that you get lost in. They have fast travel, and fast travel didn't take away from them. The worlds were still really, really fun to explore. So, yeah, it's like Spider-Man or Dying Light 2 or something. They're the only games that you ever really, like. I think I reviewed Spider-Man 2, and I think I didn't fast travel until I was pretty much done the game, and then I was like, oh shit, the fast travel in this game is crazy because it's almost instant. But aside from that, like, I never fast travel because it's just that fun. And same with Dying Light 2. And Dying Light 2 also give you XP as well for parkour and stuff. Okay, I'm very heavy here. I have to transfer some stuff. And then again, another thing, let's go in. So for me to transfer stuff, I have to do this. What weapon is that? I have to give to him. I have a gimp mask now as well, give to him. Oh, this is how you have to move all your stuff around. Probably give to you again. Wait, what does that do? +2 magic, -5 strength, okay. And now, you click here, and then you have to go in here. Like, I have 60 skulls. Like, look at that. Just random skulls. And then all of these crafting materials. Now you do this. Is there anything else here that's taking up a lot of... No. Why am I, like, so full up on shit? I don't know. And that, like, dictates how much stamina you use and all that as well. I really think it's going to pop off. I haven't watched any previews, but, like, I've seen the headlines and stuff on Twitter, and people are raving about it. And, like, I hope it pops off. I hope it's a... Like, I've very high hopes for it being, like... You know, like the way Breath of the Wild or Elden Ring, like that sort of conversation where people are like, oh shit, did you know if you fought this ogre in this area here and you moved them over to this cave, this happens, or, you know, stuff like that. And it looks like that's what they're, like, setting it up to be. And, like, even here in this normal one, fighting these big boys, very fun. So you're gonna see it here. Move through, boys. I mean, I'll definitely be reviewing Dragon's Dogma 2 anyway. Oh, Lord. Get through. That thing is going to do something that I don't want to say. Let's run. Arlo is low. Can I... See, I wonder. This is another thing about the game. And again, this isn't necessarily... Yeah, that's the thing. It's with Capcom now, it's like I trust them, you know? Like I really do. Like when I hear Capcom are making a game, I'm like, okay, fair enough. And it's kind of like, obviously they had that period where I was like, literally can't trust them, like, whatsoever, because they, like, every game was like just awful. But now every single game they release is like a best in the genre kind of game. And it all started with Resident Evil 7. Thank you, Jake, for finding my thumbnail funny. I find people like to respond well to when you call yourself an idiot. So, yeah, self-deprecation is how you win YouTube, apparently. Okay, I'm sorry, boys, but you're going to get blown up, but it's going to be worth it. Oh, no, it's not going to be worth it. Let's get them, fellas. What's up here? This is very, very dodgy. Very dodgy. Oh, Lord. Oh, I can actually just bypass all that crap. All right. Hello, guitar player. Welcome. I was going to say long time. Well, it's been a couple of weeks, I'd say. Well, that was one thing. There's certain parts of this game, Jake, that look good. And then other parts look really ugly, like those mountains. But there's parts of the game that do look good. I will give it that. Oh, he's gone. All right, pal. See you later. He's getting eat. Oh, thank you for telling me there's a griffin there. It's like Mimir in God of War. It's like, Kratos, you're on fire. It'll pass. That was actually pretty good. That was actually... that was good. Okay, I believe we might be dead here. That's a stamina up. Yeah, guitar player, it has some good moments. It certainly does, but... I don't know. There's certain parts of it that I don't like very much. And I'm going to make a video on it, I think. And it's probably going to be called I Don't Understand Dragon's Dogma 2. Xbox showcase in 50 minutes. Am I watching? Maybe. It's Xbox, Jake. So, I didn't even know it was happening until Until you text me yesterday. And you were like, oh yeah, this is happening. I was like, oh, I didn't even realize. Oh, we're playing Crash Bandicoot now. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Did you ever see that video of the guy that sends his mate a drunk video of him doing all the sound effects to Crash Bandicoot? I like that video. If people in the chat want to watch the Xbox thing while they're here, I will turn the game off and watch it. So, you know, I'm a man of the people, as they say. Okay. Oh, nice flask of water. I can make potions.
What's that?
This looks interesting.
And yes, Visor, that's the part of me that's conflicted about this game, because it is extremely creative, and it has some very good ideas, and also some really cool moments, like moments that you will remember. But then the in-between parts are the parts that I don't like. All right, let's all just take a breather here. Boost strength, boost magic. Greatly restores one's health. So we'll give that to Arlo. And then we'll also give... No, we'll give this to John. The very creatively named John. And I made a jug. Flask of water combined. Clean cloth. What? Oh, that makes a clean cloth, whatever that does. And Jake needs to know if multiverse is there. I don't know. Is it going to be there? Will it be a Game Pass game? That would actually be pretty interesting. I think that's a good model for multiplayer games. Every single person, every single company in the world has tried to chase the Rocket League success, but no developer has ever even come close to it. Because I think obviously Rocket League, it obviously helped Rocket League that it was on PS Plus. But the thing that kept people around is that Rocket League is one of the greatest games ever made. Did it really die that fast, boys? Or I thought my voice just went there. I thought Multiverses was like really popular, no? Fun fact, Vice's old gaming vertical Waypoint was inspired and named after Dragon's Dogma. I didn't know that. Why was it called Waypoint? Or there's no waypoints in this game. I think it was named after the waypoint in Borderlands 1. There you go. If I was to ever make something named after a game, it would be named after Borderlands somehow. Because once again, Borderlands is one of the most influential series ever created. And a lot of people, whenever I say that, people's first reaction is like, what are you talking about? And then you explain it, and then they're like, oh shit. Now I understand. Because it really was one of the most influential series ever. There's this really nice essay, one of the first on the site, about having to plot out what you are going to do in the dark and stuff. Are you talking about as in the dark of Dragon's Dogma? Like when you're walking around in the dark of a cave? Oh wait, let me save. The cave, me saying cave reminded me to save. Plus Jake, reading, really? Some nerdy shit there. No, I'm only joking. I need to read more. I get into phases of reading consistently, and then like I need to review 5 games, and then reading just goes out the window. And I should really read more. I used to read loads when I was a kid, like loads. The first book I can ever remember reading was a massive hardback version of Curious George that my uncle bought me. And I was really young and I thought it was cool because I read like a 600-page book. But you know, each page had like 10 words. But in my head, I read a 600-page book, so I was very proud of myself. Okay, I need to... What are you? Oh, a port crystal. Alright, it's time. Get on him! Come here, you fecker! Climb up, climb up, climb up. Oh shit, I just realized I've no stamina. Goodbye. Yes, well, I would definitely do that. But it has to be a short book that's good. I have the attention span of a squirrel when I read. Well, no, I don't have the attention span of a squirrel. It's just when I read at nighttime right before bed. And reading is something that makes me sleepy. So I only ever read like 20 or 30 pages at the most in one sitting because I get tired when I do it. Alright, grab him! Get up! Alright, we're on his back. Will I just keep slashing at his arse? Yeah. Keep slashing at his arse. He's not letting me, okay. I like fantasy, Jake. I like... what else do I like? I like dystopian shit and alternate futures / histories. I really like them sorts of books. I also... Really, I've been trying to read more Irish literature because... for anybody that doesn't know, Ireland, I believe, has the most poet laureates. Is that the name of the thing? I don't know if that's what you call them, but the most, I think, of any country in the world. Or maybe Dublin has the most of any city in the world. But yeah, we are a country of writers. So I feel like I should be more in touch with that side of Irish. Do you know what, Visor? That is one of my favorite videos I've ever watched on YouTube. Because I know the video you're talking about. I don't know the YouTuber that did it, but I know the guy that he had on his channel. Yeah, really cool. Really cool idea. It'd actually be a really cool idea for like a game thing. Yeah, well, 100%. Like, there's definitely a part of me, Jake, that because I don't read that often, when I do read, I stick to the stuff I know. It's kind of like how I watch movies. Like, my brother is like a voracious reader, if you want to use that word. There's a nice there's a nice word. But my brother's like a big reader, and he's at the stage where like he's branched out and he's read loads of different books. But when it comes to games, my brother is a gamer, but he only plays like, you know, the 10 out of 10 games. He plays the Elden Ring and Last of Us and Diablo 4 and Persona 5. So when I read a book or watch a movie, I only ever watch the really good shit or read the really good shit that I know I'll already like. Whereas with games, I'm so into games that I'll play anything. And I'll be able to find enjoyment or, you know, find some funny idea for a video or something out of it, you know? Yeah, it is the same coffee video. I don't know the name of the YouTuber. He's an English guy. Grey hair. But very good video. And for anybody that does want to get more into coffee, if you are interested, James Hoffman is a great channel. Yeah, you could definitely do that for games. I think that would be a cool idea too. Oh no. Get up! No, I want to grab onto him. Yeah, I have a couple of weird books that I've read. There's one that I absolutely love and I always recommend to people because of just how like unique it is, and it's called The Tao of Pooh, and it introduces the fundamentals of Taoism, which I believe is a Chinese like philosophy kind of thing, but it introduces it through Winnie the Pooh. And Winnie the Pooh is my favourite character of all time, so that's a great book. And then if we're talking about game books, one book I really like is the Bioshock book. I don't know the name of it. If you just look up Bioshock novel, it's not canon anymore, but it's really cool. I think it was canon at some point, but now it isn't. Oh yes, we absolutely upended him. Just keep doing it. Oh yeah. Oh yes, baby. Oh baby. Oh yes. Let me grab onto his head. Yeah. No. Slice him. Slice him. Oh no, he threw me off. I actually think you could take that concept of a video of somebody who likes a certain kind of thing and then get somebody who doesn't like that certain kind of thing and recommend them things that they think will get them into that certain kind of thing. I'm reading this book of critical essays from big people in writing space, but they're all about video games, and it's kind of nuts. What's the name of the book? Brandon Sanderson. See, there again, like I don't know, like I don't know any author that isn't, you know, one of the authors, you know, like the big boys. I've read The Road, which was very depressing. I actually couldn't finish it because the game or the book was genuinely that depressing. Now, I did read it at the start of lockdown, so that probably wasn't a good idea. Critical hits writers playing video games. Oh, so these are writers that are playing it. Let me look that up. Interesting. I do like Jason Schreier's books. I think Jason Schreier's reporting comes across as kind of preachy though, so, but I like his books. But that's a topic for another day. And what does he... Does Brandon... He's not like the Wheel of Time guy or something, is he? Mistborn. Yeah, there's probably so much untapped potential of a big... yeah, see, that's why I thought I recognized his name, that because I did hear a story that there was an author that finished Wheel of Time for the author that died. So I maybe thought that was it. I never watched the Wheel of Time show, though. Report your victory. Oh, wait, I need to use the port thing. Oh, good lord. Oh, no, Grant. I thought that was me gone. Yeah, I know my uncle read the whole Wheel of Time. He's a massive, like, fantasy guy. He was reading Game of Thrones back when Game of Thrones wasn't Game of Thrones, you know? Okay, give me some good loot.
I'll take that.
Okay, I think I see, yeah. I know where I am. So what I need to do then is... Problem is, after the third one, you feel like you're just reading. Yeah, like, I do like some of the self-help books, but eventually a lot of them do feel... I don't know. I think the culture around self-help books has made self-help books annoying. Where I think a lot of the stuff, a lot of the things in the self-help books, like the things they teach and talk about are cool. And they're good ways for you to get different perspectives on certain things. But it's that whole culture, you know, the rise and grind. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. And it's like, I remember I saw one clip, it's like, do you know what? I've made 3 days out of one. And it's like, what do you mean you've made 3 days out of one? It's like, my day starts at like 6 a.m. From 6 to 12, that's day one. And I get more shit done then. And then from 12 to 6, that's my next day. And then from 6 to 12, like at night, that's my third day. So after 365 days, I've gotten over 1,000 days, and you only have 365. It's like, come on, just grow up. Like, they're the sort of people that ruin the self-help sort of genre, if you want to put it in that perspective. Yeah, like it's just like, I'd imagine the majority of them people that optimize their lives end up dying of a heart attack by the time they're 60, because they're just always like, they're like, you know, the episode Visor. Well, Visor, I would take, since you're you like the SNES and NES, you're a bit older than me, but there's an episode of SpongeBob where Sandy's going into hibernation, and she's basically trying to get everything done before she goes into hibernation, and she's running herself ragged, and SpongeBob is going crazy because he just can't keep up with her. And yeah, that's what it's like. Okay, back to Grand Soren.
Tis a port crystal,
What
master.
meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
Yeah, well, I watched a lot of cartoons way older than, not that I should have. I really don't care what age I was, but I just love cartoons. Oh, he's dead.
Blessed Maker, pray, take him into your embrace.
A smithy, I should think.
What? Oh, don't tell me. I had to report that back somewhere else, did I? Oh no, I don't. Oh, good. Okay. And it's with all that self-help stuff, and any of them like gurus or any, like, and it doesn't matter what they're actually teaching. Like, they could be teaching fitness, they could be teaching healthier mind, they could be teaching anything. Like, it doesn't matter. They have like an all or nothing approach where it's like vegans, all right? So I'm a vegetarian. Well, I'm now pescatarian, but for years I was a vegetarian, and now I'm pescatarian, and I eat fish 2 or 3 times a week. Every other meal I eat is vegetarian, okay? And the problem with vegans and very preachy vegans and vegetarians is that they have just an all or nothing attitude, where their attitude turns people off. They turn people off from becoming vegan or becoming vegetarian. Where if they weren't so crazy and didn't turn people off, you would have a lot more people that would be willing to, you know, all right, we'll have a compromise. I won't turn vegetarian or vegan, but 2-3 times a week, I'll eat a vegetarian dinner. And what's better? You know, 100 million people saying, I'm going to eat 2 less meat meals a week, or one person, or 10 million or 5 million or 1 million people, like, I'm going to go 100% all out vegan, and I'm going to just preach I'm just going to preach to everybody how good veganism is and how everybody should do it and how you're killing animals and all that. It's like, that's not how you do it.
Praise for your feats of late, sir.
Exactly, Jake. Exactly.
What will it be today?
It's like they're so, like, I always use vegans as the example, but like, they're so blinded by you're evil because you eat meat. They can't see the bigger picture of, oh, well, maybe if I was a bit less crazy and just told people, eat less meat. Like, you don't need to cut meat out completely. Just eat less meat. And then all of a sudden, you know, there's less animals being killed, or there's less this, or there's less that. And they're just nuts. They're just nut jobs. Simple as. Just crazy. And I knew a crazy vegan once. And they're just not fun to be around. And there's a reason why nobody wants to be a vegan, and it's because of people like that.
Will it be today?
But I can guarantee, because this was the thing. My girlfriend was vegetarian when I met her, and I ate meat. And she was never pushy. She was never like, oh, you have to become a vegetarian. I became a vegetarian completely by myself. But what she did was she introduced me to vegetarian food. And then I was like, oh, vegetarian food's actually nice. It's actually really nice. And then I stopped eating meat. And that's it. Okay, let's do some upgrading here. Yeah, and it's just they're just crazy people. That's as simple as it is. Cartoon characters, as I like to say. I do like to think that there's a bit more of a. Yeah, well that's the thing. It's like firstly, if I got with a person like got into a relationship with someone and they basically said, I'm vegetarian or vegan or I'm this or I'm anything, like I'm Christian or I'm this, and if you don't become that, then we're done, then I would wave goodbye to them. They can feck off, I don't care. So it's way better just being normal. Just saying, like for all these people that are like so against veganism and vegetarianism, and it's like, just have a single vegetarian meal. That's all you need to do. Like that's what these preachy people should be doing. Just have one meal, just see what it's like. Don't be like, you have a leather belt, you're evil. You killed a cow, you're evil. You whatever. It's like I could literally talk about this all day. Because it's part of the reason why I almost never tell people that I'm a vegetarian, or well, I'm now pescatarian, but it's part of the reason why I never told anybody I was vegetarian, because I didn't want to be classed as a vegetarian, because I didn't want to be in the same group as them people, because they're just nut jobs. Okay, now this is where the weird quests happen.
If you see me, 'tis a generous. Now,
And I forget, was I out or was my girlfriend out? And somebody ordered like a steak while we were eating dinner at a restaurant, and they were like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't sorry for ordering a steak." And I turned to them and I was like, "What? Like, what do you want about?" I was like, "Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't really, I forgot you were vegetarian." I was like, "What? Why do I care? Just do your own thing." Oh, imagine you were at a restaurant and somebody was offended because you ordered a steak at their table. I'd never speak to that person ever again, I don't think. Okay, there's some like weird quest that I have to do where I like have to give some evidence or something. Let's see.
welcome, blessed is welcome. You
Oh, 25,000 XP, nice.
are I pray. I would ask you to seek material evidence. The inquest has but a few days remaining.
Okay, I think that's like gather evidence and testimony. The time is short. When is the deadline? And this is another thing, like I literally have to wait around for the deadline of that quest. Very like almost computer like CRPG-ish. Guess I'll just wait at another rain, will I? There we go. Okay, so I think there's a big gaming controversy, if you want to put it in brackets, because it's gaming. You know, it's gaming. It's not that important. What's everyone's opinions on 30 FPS? Because 10 years ago I was a PC gamer. Well, a bit more than 10 years ago I was a PC gamer, and I was a young, impressionable boy who watched a lot of Total Biscuit. And Total Biscuit was a good man. He made great videos. One of my main inspirations for doing YouTube. Rest in peace. But he was very, very anti less than 60 FPS games. Every game he had to play had to be in 60 FPS. And he said now the reason was because he got like ridiculously motion sick, which is fair enough, you know. If he gets motion sick, he gets motion sick. So for years, I was always, I need to play a game in 60 FPS. And obviously, when given the choice, I will always play 60 FPS. Except for when Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came out. And that game looks so bad in performance mode. It holds a consistent FPS, which is fine, 60 FPS. But that game looks so bad that I couldn't finish. I can't play it in performance mode. And I actually play it in quality mode, which is like it now. It helps that it's a good quality mode. Like it is a good for like has good frame pacing. So you know it's not all stuttery and all that, and it just feels like it works good. So and Dragon's Dogma 2 is going to be 30 FPS. And when I heard that a couple of months ago, when the rumors came out, I was like, oh no. But now I don't care as much, and I genuinely don't think it's going to be a problem. Assuming the frame pacing and stuff, like it runs well. If it runs at a solid 30 FPS, then, you know, that's, you know, fine. I'm really not that bothered by it, I don't think. So 30 FPS never bothered me. I never even noticed the difference after growing up so much. Well, that's the funny thing, Visor. My first console was the N64. My favorite game is Majora's Mask. And I live in Europe. And the PAL versions of games run awfully. And it turns out that Majora's Mask most of the time ran at like below 20 FPS on the N64 in Europe. And I didn't notice it back then, but now I don't think I could play it. Yeah, I've heard, and I guess that there's a bit of that in my like thoughts as well, that when I was younger, it was like, I know that this game feels different, but I don't know why, and I just thought them games felt like, you know, Majora's Mask felt old. And that was it. Ancient Slate. Quill. Unsigned letter. Yeah, I have to just deposit a load of stuff here. Oh yeah, the Majora's Mask is... I don't think a game will ever dethrone Majora's Mask as my favorite game of all time. Such a special game. And that's why, Visor, I like people that say... I like people that say that Majora's Mask is their favorite Zelda game, because it means they have taste. Because it's better than Ocarina of Time.
What will it be today?
Okay, let's see, can I make a lot of potions here? Yeah, well, I am like, again, if it's a proper 60 FPS, then it's fine, or if it's a proper 30 FPS, should I say? But I think if you have a game that's running at 60 FPS and it drops frame rates, like it dips every now and again, it's not as bad as if you have a game that's 30 FPS. And I think that's probably my main problem with it, is that eventually, if a game doesn't run well at 30 FPS, then you're like, oh, that's bad. Like it's borderline unplayable in my eyes. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm literally just creating random crap. Hello, Cristiano. Welcome. Playing some Dragon's Dogma here. Talking about 30 FPS versus 60 FPS, Cristiano. Do you care? Because Dragon's Dogma 2 is going to be 30 FPS. And Final Fantasy VII Rebirth I'm playing in 30 FPS because the 60 FPS version is very blurry. Yeah, I think Majora's Mask is extremely impressive because they managed to make a game that's built off the same assets and engine in 2 years and make it feel completely different.
The inn offers a clean bed, but
Yes, okay. Well, see, I thought I was a bit different, but I'm really not. Like I was thinking I will always need 60 FPS when it becomes an option, but if it's a playable 60, then I really don't mind. Or a playable 30, like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Okay. I just have to go feed Arlo. I didn't realize what time it is. I'll be back in
let's deliver.
about a minute or so. I just need to can't leave him starving. BRB. I'm back. Alright, Adam is gone. Time to go nuts. Sub Jake. Sub to your channel. By the way, started watching the Hard Call series. Looks really fun. Everybody go subscribe to Jake. YouTube.com/Jake Steinberg. I don't know if that's the URL, but you'll find him. Go subscribe to him. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Now, we're back. Time to do some quests.
A nightly customer? Sure, you'll find not.
Oh, look at this stuff. What are you selling? You selling anything good? No.
You'll find not, but thank you very much.
Jake, do you have a Mareep yet? We got a quest. A cutscene.
Order. I will have order.
Hard Gold and Soul Silver have 60 gems in them, don't they? And you can catch Lugia and Ho-Oh into it.
Dragonsbane, the court hereby proclaims its verdict.
He has some big cheeks. He is a big cheek boy.
Not guilty. You are cleared of all
Oh, Rooster Teeth has been shut down by WB.
The
Well.
inquest is hereby ended.
I wonder, does that have any bearing on Kind of Funny? Are they completely independent? Because they have like some link with Rooster Teeth, don't they? But I don't think Rooster Teeth has been relevant for a long time, has it?
Our task is done. Let us report our progress. Have you aught to sell?
Like, I don't think I've seen anything from Rooster Teeth in... Are they still going? They are still going. No, Rooster Teeth is... Yes. All but dead. You cut Mareep, Jake. I'm telling you, Mareep is a good boy. He'll give you loads of good boy juice. Good boy blue juice. That's what Jake was calling his magic potion in Elden Ring when we were playing co-op, so... Yeah. Kind of a disgusting term if you ask me, but to each their own. Oh, look at this. I wasn't really paying attention to what was going on there. Let's discuss the verdict. I actually think I might need to have to turn my heating on. It's fucking freezing. It just, good boy juice just sounds a bit too sexual for my liking, Jake. No, I won't judge you, but it's just a bit, I don't know. No, that's not on me. I really don't think that's on me to think that good boy juice is sexual.
He was judged innocent somehow. It was an acquittal hued in shades of grey, scarce different from black, but an acquittal nonetheless.
I love this style of writing.
And so we must accept its decision.
Good boy juice. I don't know. Because Jake isn't a dog. If Jake was a dog, it would be different. But Jake isn't a dog. Even though he does have a name, Jake is a name that people call their dogs.
That require your attention. I didn't, but Lucy, can I ask that my thanks? Many within. I've more tasks. It grieves me. It was but first, you would.
All right, we got more quests. So just, I'm trying to figure out. So for anybody that doesn't know who's watching the streams, I'm looking to stream more regularly, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm trying to figure out a time. It works good. Is around now a better time to start than when I started 2 hours ago? Or maybe I could start in like an hour before now. So around. So it will be 5 p.m. my time. So whatever the hour is now.
I take it you've heard. I'll not be an idle bird, and surely you have my... This matter, there is talk of dark happenings. Is set up someone... I would forbid you from interceding, but I will not.
To win Bluff Tower. Yeah, 50 minutes. Yeah, because, like, I'm trying to... Because, like, if I'm being honest, I'm somebody who... I go to bed quite early. Like, most nights I probably fall asleep by 10 p.m. So I need to like balance out my where I have a deep, like I know obviously you don't come to these streams for a big, man filled with energy that's screaming on camera and all that, because that's not what I do. But like, I still need energy to be able to not be stumbling over my words and nearly falling asleep. So I need to like balance it where I can start early enough that I'll have energy. And then also mean by the end of the stream, I won't be asleep. Like all of these quests is like, walk around and talk to people. It's like, I don't give a shit. I really don't. Just let me go kill things. So this is the quest I'm doing. Why is it telling me to go out there? Well, my biggest audience is Americans. But I'd say my biggest audience of who watch my streams are... I don't know. Because obviously, Cristiano, you're on Brazilian time. And then, like, Guitar Player is American. But then, like, Fo and Alex are Irish. Rylan is also American, I believe. Yeah, he is. So, did you like Armored Core 6? Yes, I did, Visor. Armored Core 6 is the definition of a fun game. Oh boy, they got the good boy juice in that one. They distilled the good boy fun juice down into a game. And yes, very fun. It's just like the pure essence of fun and being able to do builds. It's like, it is the best parts of building a character in an RPG, but boiled down to like a really fun 10-minute loop where you're going into the armory to build out your mech to hopefully, you know, build the mech that's good for the mission. And then you're like, oh, no, it doesn't work for that mission. Then you go back out and then you're like, oh no, I need to rejig this. I need to rejig that. And yeah, super, super fun. Highly recommend. It's also probably quite cheap now as well. I'd say you might find it relatively cheap. Well, so for Armored Core 6, I haven't done it because, you know, I play so many games that I didn't have the time. But if you keep doing missions and doing New Game Plus, you get more story, and the story changes as you do more New Game Pluses. And then it also adds missions. Like, there's multiple, like, there's paths where at one point it's like, oh, I'll do mission 1A or mission 2 or 1B. And then that opens up a different path. So there's more things to do like that, so. And then, like, if you really want to redo it, like, you can kind of, I guess, put, like, self-imposing challenges. I need to actually turn on a light. I realize it's getting a bit dark. But, like, you need to, like, self-impose, like, you could do self-imposed challenges of, oh, you know, I want to do a melee-only run, or I want to do a flamethrower-only run, or something like that.
Was most like a watch post once. Armed bandits are Master, Griffins!
I did, Visor, I did try some of the old Armored Core games before 6 came out. What ones did I play? Was it Armored Core 3, the PS2 one? And did I play? I thought I played the originals as well. I kind of forget. But them games are super hard. Oh, the Griffin's back. Do I really have the energy to be able to fight this Griffin twice? Oh yeah, Cristiano, you're not. Are you moving to Ireland, or was that a no-go? See, YouTube is a weird game. Yeah, the OG Armored Core games do not fuck around. I mean, it's exactly From Software's MO. I've still never played Kingsfield though. I haven't touched Kingsfield yet, but I will maybe one day. Okay, so I think the Griffin, or not that I think, the Griffin is definitely weak to fire. They're kind of weak to ice and fire both. That's one thing all the mages say in this game. Oh, you're moving to Ireland, deadly. As I said, there's massive Brazilian communities in Ireland, so that will be good for you. I'm East NA 1250s. Yeah. So, see, I've actually gotten really good at knowing the American times because all the embargoes you get are usually in American time. So I'm like shitting myself, making sure I get it right. Because they never give you the embargoes. Oh no, some places do, but other places don't give you the embargoes in GMT. And I'm like, please. Ah, hello, foe. Hope you can see now. And you're not just listening to my voice. Aha, Mocha Asian, welcome. Yes, I'm playing Dragon's Dogma. I know you said you're playing it, but it's a fun game. It's a fine game. But it's just a game that I was kind of wishing I would like more. Yeah, okay, so it definitely seems like... See, I don't know, because it's weird when I'm trying to figure out the best time to stream. It's like, sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, if I start at 6 p.m., which will be right now, my time, or around that time, it's like, oh yeah, all the Americans will be here. But then there's other times where I stream at like 12 p.m. or like 1 p.m. my time, and loads of people show up, and it's like, it's just all over the place. It's so hard to figure it out. Yeah, just start slashing them up. Slash them up. Oh no, I'm nearly out of stamina. I am. Xbox in 2 minutes. Brace myself for no multiverses. Can I very quickly rejig this? Let's see. How long is it, Jake? A partner preview. Premieres in 60 seconds. Okay. Quick. Extend. Flick back over. Go. Go. Over here. Lovely. Now we do this. And then we grab this. We get rid of you. We grab you. Pop you up. Oh, there we go. That was quick. Oh, wait. It's in... Nah, I won't change the stream. We'll just go with it. Yeah, premiere will begin shortly. Now the real question is, will there be audio? That's the real question. Open volume mixer. Pop you over here. System. All sounds. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, more sound settings. Pop you over here. Recording. Microphone. Properties. Listen. Okay. No. I want this. I want to pop. Oh yeah, Jake, if you want to very quickly jump into the call, I just have to do this. Apologies if that blew the eardrums off you, but we can mute you as well. Just let me know what that sounds like, that background noise. All right, I think we're doing pretty good here. Oh wait, I need to pop this up. Okay, 10, 9. Is this all? Can you all see this? Yes. Okay. We're doing good. Okay, this is the Xbox logo, everybody. It's a bit low on my end, maybe. Okay, so you're just gonna have to tell me if I blast the eardrums out of you. I didn't expect this to be part of the stream, but
Won't you at least tell me what we're doing here? All I know is that it's serious.
Assassin's Creed Mirage DLC.
It's more than
Yep.
serious, Runa. It is dangerous.
YouTube up a bit, cool. Okay, there we go. Oh no, this.
In
Oh,
my
this isn't Assassin's
experience,
Creed.
The greatest harm often comes from the best intentions.
The cycle is starting again. How many more times must we endure the vanity of the Nine?
This looks like a AA game that I would like.
When there isn't a path to be found,
Okay, is that louder? Fine. And there's Lee coming in with the typical, are you playing? Oh, what is this? Oh, maybe. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. This actually does look class. Unknown Awakening.
You've been here before, countless times, and so shall you be here again. In fact, you're here right now.
Okay. Bandai Namco. Or Namco Bandai, depending on what area you're from.
Learn how to wield otherworldly skills.
I need to turn on my lights, but I don't want to stand up.
In-depth developer update on Xbox Wire.
Everyone's got an ex-employer they wish they never worked for. Not everyone's ex-employer set them up to take a fall. Just so happens they framed the wrong witch. They call me Lady Luck, and every card I draw is lucky. And when I find out what my old coven is up to, they better hope they have a good hand.
It's gonna be a roguelite, I think.
Not tonight, boys. If the coven wants to play, they'll have to play dirty.
Sleight of hand. A hard-boiled third-person stealth sim. That looks almost like a bit of a thief game, immersive sim kind of game. That actually doesn't look bad. Well, again, these are all like, oh, this War of Mine. If anybody has, if you haven't played this War of Mine, play this War of Mine. Extremely depressing. Really cool. But like, I just don't like when they don't when they don't show gameplay. It's like, I don't care.
You could change the decisions you regret in your life.
If you could change your
and see
feet,
the
would ya?
outcomes of those choices with your very own eyes. The Altars tells the story
Altars,
of
that is a terrible font. I cannot read that.
Who survived a crash landing on a hostile planet.
I think actually probably putting my face down the bottom right is probably better, is it?
He realizes that what was supposed to be a lifetime job opportunity turns into a desperate fight for his life. Yan will need to handle a large mobile base.
Yeah, just
designed
awful,
to be
awful
operated
fun.
by an entire team of qualified personnel. Even worse, the planet Yan landed on revolves around the deadly scorching star.
Oh, I think this is like
escaping the sunrise is crucial.
Looks very this War of Mine.
Despite his best efforts,
but just a
Yan
bit more
simply lacks the
involved
time and skills to deal with all these problems. On
yeah, this is very this War of Mine.
But
play this War of Mine, everybody.
The planet Yan is stranded on is home to a mysterious substance called Rapidium. With its use and the help of the quantum computer,
Yeah, they would.
on
It would.
board,
It
Yan is
would
able
probably
to
be
create alternative
European
versions
because
of himself.
I'd be watching the European one.
The Altars.
Oh, well, I think so. Yeah, Well, I'm
Each
just
one
watching on
of
the
them is the
Xbox.
result of altering a crucial decision from Jan's past. The altars are a reflection of the questions he asks himself. What if I never left my hometown? What if I didn't drop out of college? What if I fought harder to save my marriage? Our altars have the necessary knowledge and skills that we desperately need to succeed. But they also come with their own goals, ambitions, and fears, all derived from their different life paths.
Yeah, don't worry, Visor. I'm used to. I'm used to Americans not understanding the European superior way of life.
Incompetence, incoherent decision making.
Yeah, me too. I literally, Jake, I zoned out. I completely zoned out.
Damn. I just hope I don't f everything up again.
Oh, they censored the fuck there. It's not censored
Each Jan
anymore.
is a different person. It will be extremely difficult to keep everyone happy.
You gotta learn how to say no sometimes.
But we must do whatever we can, because as the mission goes on, the challenges will only pile up.
Goodbye. This is too long.
Obstacles on the outside. Internal tensions that could prove to be even more dangerous. And with a ticking clock of the deathly sun behind our backs, the only way home is to press forward.
See, the thing is, as I said, this War of Mine is an unbelievable game, and by all accounts, Frostpunk is also unbelievable. So, I actually don't know. It's a partner showcase, so there's going to be our partner preview. So, is this? Oh, they actually show the specs of the PC it was captured on. Who is that, Jake? Video game writer and journalist. What is she written on? Oh, Heavenly Sword, Mirror's Edge. Tomb Raider. Cool. Oh, she's the daughter of Terry Pratchett. Oh, that's really cool. I should be paying attention to Vegan Pal World. Brilliant. This looks like one of them artsy-fartsy, The Pathless, or one of them style of open world games where I'm like, I will probably enjoy it. Has anybody ever played Slime Rancher? Slime Rancher is a game you should play. Creatures of Ava. I'm trying to see, like, are these all Xbox exclusives?
Learn how Creatures of Ava places you in the role of a savior in a first look preview on Xbox Wire.
That narrator sounds like he doesn't care. Yeah, he's literally just like, find out next year in the Xbox Developer Direct. So this game looks a bit too scary for my liking now. I don't think a nightmare descends upon Griefville. It's time to play. Oh, it's Chucky. Oh, this is fucking Roblox. No. What the how is this? What? How is this in the fuck? Oh my god, this is disgraceful.
I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end.
Oh no, I don't care. I genuinely, if they spend any more than If this trailer does not end here, oh my god. Thank you. Shadow drop. Shadow drop, everybody. When Nintendo do it, they shadow drop like Pentiment, or they shadow drop Penny's Big Breakaway, or an Xbox shadow drop Chucky and Roblox. There you go. The funny thing is, though, that is probably worth more to the platform than any of these other games, all of these games combined. Frogwares. They're a German, are they? Frogwares? They make action RPGs. Oh, they make those Sherlock Holmes games. They're actually pretty decent. Was I right? Oh no, they're Ukrainian. What other games have they made? Oh, they literally only make Sherlock Holmes games, pretty much. Oh, they also made that Sinking City. Yeah, I knew they were one of them sort of AA studios. No, I've genuinely... Jake messaged me yesterday and said, oh, there's an Xbox Partner Direct on tomorrow. I was like, oh, I didn't even realise. So, yeah, absolutely no expectations for this. Yeah, is an Xbox Partner Showcase the place to show off multiverses? I don't think so. But they did put out that tweet. So why did they put out that tweet? Plus, platform fighters are bad games, so we all know it. Wait, this isn't... No, I was going to say this isn't a Silent Hill game, but... Oh, the Sinking City 2. Oh, pretty cool. I still need to play that. That's one of the sort of more recent AA games. That went through a really... The Sinking City went through a really interesting legal battle with the rights.
In our Xbox Wire interview.
No, but also Cristiano... Oh, this is FF14.
Walk free and bear the light.
This is a game that I've tried to play multiple times. That actually, there you go, Jake. That could be it. Oh, that music, man. I'm not even joking. Like, I genuinely have goosebumps listening to that music. They just get music. Oh. Had a bit of a freeze there. Maybe, Jake, we could do it together as a team. I know Triss is like a massive fan of it. I don't know if this is my stream or their stream.
You know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Darkness and light.
I actually think this is their stream that's freezing, not mine.
One, so goeth the other.
The only thing is, though, Jake, you have to do a monthly subscription to the game, and I don't know. There you go, everybody. The day after my birthday. Yeah, like, if I'm ever going to put time into an MMO ever again, it's going to be WoW, because WoW is the best MMO. GFC Game World. These are Oh, this is the Stalker Collection. These are games that I tried to get into about 10 years ago, and I genuinely... Now, I was young, like I was 13, 14 or whatever. Well, actually, 10 years ago, I wasn't that age. But I tried to get into them when I was way too young, and I genuinely could not get out of the starting area. But these are definite... I am 100% playing these. Plus, it's also going to be a very interesting time. This is Stalker, isn't it? Yeah. It's also going to be a very interesting time when Stalker comes out, the new one. Because it's going to be a weird game to review. Because you'll review it, but every time something bad happens in the game, or there's bugs or there's glitches, it's like, I totally understand why there was bugs and glitches. Like, 100%. They were making this while their country was being attacked. but still, it's just a weird spot to be in. Did that actually say Shadow of Chernobyl? Did I see Phil Spencer apparently only played 2 minutes of Skull and Bones? Lol. Call of Pripyat was the one that I tried to play. And yes, WoW is the best MMO. And I will play Stalker. I mean, the collection is coming out. This was rated for PS5 as well, so I'll play it there. When's this coming out? Oh, available today. Oh, shit. Oh.
Learn how
yeah, maybe Chernobyl might be the official like Ukrainian.
Xbox in an exclusive Xbox.
This lad, he doesn't care about his job, does he? I could do a better job. Oh yes. Woo. Well, to be honest, I had Excite Truck on the Wii. Excite Truck on the Wii, exquisite game. I believe it was a launch title. Well, it was exquisite when I was 9. Yeah, see, Visor, I would say... I'm not sure how getting a story through an MMO would work, because that's like one of the main things that people say about FF14 is like, oh yeah, the story's class. But, yeah, I just don't know if I could get into a story but play an MMO. Have you ever seen the world's first ever monster truck front flip? So the Arctic Monkeys released an album called Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino. Amazing album. And one of the songs is called The World's First Ever Monster Truck Front Flip. And look it up and watch it. It is not the song, the actual world's first. Is this Persona 3? Oh, this is like, is this a Persona 3 like DLC that they added on at the end or something? Look up the world's first ever monster truck front flip. It's insane. The guy essentially pulls a wheelie and drives at such speed that when he hits a ramp, it goes like this, boop, and flips forward and he lands it. Yeah, Alex is the Persona boy. I did want to get Persona 3, but there were too many games coming out that I just couldn't. The music, I've never played Persona 3, but the music in Persona is just groovy. Wave 3, expansion pass, waves, that's a very Nintendo-like thing. Oh, deadly. I don't think I could ever get excited for a costume pack for a DLC. Like, it's cool if, like, oh yeah, we dropped the Raimi Spider-Man suit in Spider-Man, but, like, DLC for a couple of fucking costumes, like, come on. I don't get it.
Uncover what else the Dark Hour has in store for Game Pass members this year on Xbox
I feel bad because this lad is like just some voice actor or something, but Jesus Christ. Oh. Jake, that's the game that never gets mentioned ever again. That game doesn't exist. DNF Duel. Oh, is this actually going to be a game based in... Oh yeah, like an actual game. Or is it... Oh, it's like a Souls... Oh, this is cool. Yeah. This looks pretty cool. Jake, you're allowed to swear in the chat. Release it. Release it. Release your inhibitions. Oh, I'd love to do a singing, a Twitch sings thing. Very anime, but it does look full. I was gonna say fun and cool, and it came out full. So there you go. Xbox are really going in on the Japanese stuff. I was just about to ask the exact same question, Jake. This is very low frames. I think they might have spent a bit too long in this trailer, if I'm being honest. If I'm being totally honest. The first Berserker of Kazan, or the first Berserker Kazan. Who's making that? Did it say? It said Nexon.
Kalunga, God of Death.
Oh,
hear my plea. And why, Zhao, have you called me to the...
Oh, this is that Zhao game. This actually looks really cool. It's another Metroidvania. We've already seen this game.
In exchange for these spirits. Tales of Kinzera Zhao takes you on a journey through a land enriched with myth and legend, but torn apart by illness and tragedy. Grief is ever present here, from the arid deadlands, the harsh and unforgiving terrain, to the dense and dangerous forest floor of the woodlands, a place laden with mystery and fear. In your arsenal, you carry your late father's masks. The Mask of the Moon, utilized best for crowd control, and the Mask of the Sun, a chaotic ballet that compels you to engage spirits in melee combat. The Mask of the Moon. The Mask
yes,
of the Sun.
I think
you must embrace the dance of the shaman. Each ability gained by
I think this game does look really cool.
As well as in the fray of combat.
Hello, Rain Man. Welcome. Long time.
Not only can it be used to activate elements that are out of
We're
reach,
watching. I know it says we're playing
multiple
Dragon's
enemies.
Dogma. That's not true. We were playing Dragon's
With each
Dogma,
small
but now we're watching the
victory along
Xbox
your journey,
showcase.
You will grow and better yourself, obtaining powers and tools that allow you to turn the tides of battle in your favor.
The way you took that Rojo out was amazing!
You should not sneak up on people, young shaman.
We are shamans.
Yeah, I'm sure there's Persona people loving that, but
the complexities
I never played 3. Every Persona game I've played, I've put like 20 hours into and then fell off.
Arduous obstacles and deceptive traps that demand both patience and skill to overcome. And though the path is fraught with adversity, an even fiercer battle rages within you. Mercy is a rare flower that blooms in the lands of Kinzera. But you can do this. I know you can.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure the developers said something about their culture or wherever they're from or something, and that's what has inspired the game. And they were, I know they had like a video about it. This is Frostpunk 2. Yeah, it does look like the new Prince of Persia, which probably doesn't work in its favor. Wait, so they showed off. Shane, you hit the nail on the head there. It does genuinely look like an old Kinect game. The logo, definitely. That's brilliant. Why is the multiverse's dream dead? Is this the end of it? Let me actually look at the PlayStation Store to see. Oh, I thought that was going to be Stellar Blade.
Help me!
Oh shit, this game looks cool. Oh, this looks like a PS2 game. Like in a good way. Capcom. Trying to see if the stalker thing. It's been rated for PS, or it's like up for pre-order physically, but purge the defilement. Is this an Onimusha game? Onimusha game? That they're made by Capcom, aren't they? Or is this a completely different? What the hell? Yeah, the only Onimusha game I ever played was Onimusha Blade Warriors. I believe it was an Onimusha fighting game. And one day at my local credit union in school, I won an art competition. No, I came second in an art competition, and I won a €25 voucher for the shopping centre beside the credit union. And of course, I went into GameStop, found a game on the PS2 that cost €25, and the game was Onimusha Blade Warriors 2, maybe. I don't know if it was a sequel. Well, I had fun. And I wish I had a picture of the drawing that I drew to come second in the thing. I think I should have placed first, but you know, it is what it is. I got free chocolate as well. I don't know, is it just me or are they spending too long on these trailers? Like, this trailer seems like it should have been over by now. Where it's like, I think I have a good idea of what this game is, and that's all this needs to be. Well, Fo, there actually is an indie development studio working on a Gaelic football game. Like, is the art of making something like this not in being able to convey as much information in as little time as possible? And it's like they're just giving you more information than you need and just bloating the length of the trailer. Okay, at least the game looks good though. Yeah, Visor, the stream might be over by when you're done your food, but thanks for watching anyway. And yes, check out the world's first ever Monster Truck front flip. It's an amazing video. Where's the one more thing? Hello, Boysenhauer. Welcome. Where's the one more thing? Are we wrong to always expect a one more thing? I'll see you on Friday, Visor. I'll probably start the stream a slight bit later than I did this one. Jake, I could have been playing Dragon's Dogma right now. Well, there you go. The Xbox Partner Showcase. Any thoughts? Any thoughts? That Capcom game was cool. What other crap was there? Okay, this first game thing looked pretty good. It just it looked like a AA game that I would really like.
Experience.
Just random. I thought it was like an Assassin's Creed game, but then it has this sort of like turn-based combat system. Maybe. Like, that looks pretty turn-based to me. Like, you can see the animation are quite janky. It's definitely double A, but it looks cool. What else do we have? This game that they showed us a trailer for, that, I mean, do I care? No, it's a trailer, no gameplay. Stop me, chat, if you have any thoughts. This trailer, let's actually see how long this trailer was.
In Final Fantasy VII.
No, no. We don't want to watch that video. Maybe it's been like, okay, we're back. Okay, we're back. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, we have this game that had, let's see how long this section was.
Escaping the sunrise is crucial for survival.
All right, let's see.
Despite
It
his
started
best efforts,
at... It started at 3:30 and ended at... Oh my god. 3.5 minutes long. Is that right? Yes. 3.5 minute long trailer. No.
What if you could...
I don't care about that game. This next game looks pretty cool, but again, I don't know. It's like, and we have Chucky. No, I don't care. This game, Sinking City 2, you know, pretty fun looking. Final Fantasy Stalker, we already knew about that. That got leaked. Monster Truck, no. Persona 3 DLC, I don't care. This game looks cool, but again, frame rate about 14 FPS. And that Zell game we already knew about, so that's fine, but that game does look good. Frostpunk 2, I thought that game was already out. This Capcom game is probably the most interesting of the bunch because it looks just strange. And then we have... That was the last game. Yeah, that's the Xbox Partner Showcase. That was... Everybody thank Jake for making us watch that. But... that was not very exciting. And I know some people only joined, but unfortunately, I have to go make dinner because I'm very hungry. And I had a fun stream. I'll be back on Friday. I will probably be starting a bit later. Maybe 5, 6 o'clock my time. So we'll be 2 hours, an hour or two after the time that I started today. Whatever time zone you're in. So, yeah, any last thoughts? Anybody excited for the Xbox Partner Showcase on all them games? And the narrator that spoke like this. Let me actually read one of his lines before I go. Come on. Give me one of the lines. Where? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Boys an Hour. I would say that is a massive compliment, but it isn't. Listen to this.
Learn how to wield otherworldly skills in the world of Unknown 9 with an in-depth developer update on Xbox Wire.
Do you know what, Mocha Asian? I like that comment. That's a very good comment. I'm, obviously being sarcastic here. I genuinely am always excited for new games. But that is a very good comment, and I think that's a very good way to end this stream. That's what we should be doing. We should be more excited for games. We should be more excited for the things that we enjoy in games, and less focus on all the negative crap. That's why I'm playing Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, a game that I actually don't like that much. But yes, we should focus on more positive stuff. That's a very, very good point, Mocha Asian. I appreciate that. So yes, Xbox Partner Showcase. Everybody be excited. That was sarcastic again. But thank you everybody for watching. I will be back on Friday, again, starting an hour or two later. So 5 p.m. GMT my time, which I believe is 12 p.m. Eastern and 9 a.m. EPST. I was trying to think of the word Pacific. Around there. So thank you everybody for watching. I got to end this stream now. So I'll see you all on the next stream.